Mia never imagined that a small plastic tube and a few drops of her saliva would shatter her entire world. It began as a harmless joke between friends, a trendy, Find Your Roots DNA kit that promised to reveal family history, ancestry percentages, and long-lost relatives. For Mia, a 22-year-old college student with an ordinary life in Seattle, it was just another online craze. She had no idea that the results waiting for her would unravel secrets her parents had buried for decades. She clicked order without a second thought, laughed with her roommate Emma about finding out she was 2% Viking, and forgot about it until the email arrived a few weeks later. Your DNA results are ready. With excitement bubbling, Mia opened the website. She scrolled past the ancestry breakdown, smiling at the colorful map, until one line stopped her cold. You have a 100% DNA match for a biological sibling. Mia frowned. She was an only child. She reread the line again and again. This must be a glitch, she whispered, but her pulse was racing. Beneath the sibling's name, it said, Ethan Collins, 25, Denver, Colorado. Mia's stomach dropped. Collins, that was her last name. She grabbed her phone and texted her mom. Mom, did you and Dad ever adopt someone? Or give a baby up for adoption? Minutes passed. Then came the reply. Mia, don't believe everything you see online. Those tests make mistakes. But deep down, she could feel it, her mother was hiding something. That night, Mia couldn't sleep. She opened the DNA app again, scrolling through Ethan's profile. There was a photo, dark hair, green eyes, a jawline that looked frighteningly familiar. He even had the same small scar above his eyebrow as her father. She sent him a message. Hi Ethan, I think we're related. Can we talk? The reply came the next day. I was hoping you'd reach out. I've been trying to find out who my real family is. Mia's hands trembled. Real family? What did that mean? They agreed to meet halfway, in a small cafe in Boise. When she saw him, her breath caught. He looked like a mirror image of her father in his younger years. Ethan smiled nervously. You're Mia, right? I can't believe this is real. They talked for hours. Ethan explained that he'd been adopted as a baby and knew nothing about his biological parents, only that he'd been found abandoned near a hospital in 1999. Mia felt her heart stop. 1999, the same year she was born. When she got home, she confronted her parents. Her mother's face turned pale, and her father's hand trembled as he gripped his chair. Mom. Dad, who is Ethan? She asked softly. Her father looked away, but her mother broke down in tears. Mia, you were supposed to never find out. Mia's chest tightened. Find out what? Her mother's voice cracked. You had a twin brother. We were young, broke, and terrified. You were both born premature. The doctor said one of you wouldn't make it. But you both survived. And when the bills came, your father made a decision, one that has haunted us ever since. Her father finally spoke, voice heavy with guilt. We couldn't afford 2 children, Mia. A nurse offered to help. She said she knew someone who wanted to adopt a baby. I thought I was saving at least one of you from growing up in poverty. I signed the papers. I never saw him again. Mia's tears blurred her vision. You gave him away? Without even trying to find him? Her father buried his face in his hands. I was young. Stupid. And every birthday, I've thought about him. I never told you because I couldn't forgive myself. The room fell silent except for the quiet ticking of the clock. Mia felt anger, confusion, and heartbreak twist inside her. The life she thought she knew was built on a lie. In the following weeks, Mia struggled to face Ethan again. She wanted to hate her parents, but she couldn't ignore the pain etched into their faces. They weren't monsters, just two people who made an unbearable choice in desperation. Finally, she called Ethan. "There's something you should know," she said, voice trembling. She told him everything, the adoption, the truth, their parents' guilt. Ethan was quiet for a long moment. Then he whispered, "I always wondered why I never felt like I belonged. I guess now I know." They met again, this time not as strangers, but as family. Over the next months, Mia tried to rebuild what had been lost. She introduced Ethan to their parents. The meeting was tense, her father's eyes filled with tears as he whispered, "I don't deserve your forgiveness." But Ethan only said, "Maybe not. But I think we both deserve peace." They hugged, awkwardly at first, then tighter, as if years of silence and pie